Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Disney World. We're going to be in Disney World actually tomorrow for a couple days.
For a couple days. Watch for those streams. We'll stream from Disney World for you.
Yeah, make sure you're subscribed so you get notifications for streams here on Clownfish TV and also on PMP.
Yeah, we go to Pirates and Princesses on Facebook.
Yes.
We'll be streaming mostly there, so you can check that out as well. But I put an article up today. I'm going to say something good about Disney for once.
Yeah, everybody accuses us of being Disney haters. We are very, very far from it. We're actually huge Disney fans, but we're old school Disney fans.
We also, just because you love something doesn't mean that you can't see things that are wrong about it. But this is cool because these kind of stories are what I want to hear more of. Walt Disney World has a new president. It's Josh D'Amaro. He used to be the president over at Disneyland, and in November he came over to Walt Disney World. Well, he actually started, in the trenches, where he said he came from a place where leadership would come and talk to you, listen to you, support you, encourage you, and he wants to continue that moving forward. Now, I know he was really popular at Disneyland as far as, I heard everybody loved him at Disneyland. Well, now he's at Disney World, and we're already starting to see some of this stuff because lately they've been promoting some of the new things like Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway that's coming and things like that, and they have him there with cast members because he goes out and hangs with the cast members and talks to them, and it's really important to him that they are taken care of and that he listens to them and their needs are met.
Yeah, that's a good look because there's been a lot of talk, with the Disney parks, especially underpaying people, not listening to the cast members. They had union problems, management. We've heard from a lot of cast members that management was not listening to them. We've seen some things happen in the parks because of management not listening. Right,
and at the end of the day, honestly, the cast members are what make the parks. I mean, I'm just going to tell you straight up, the cast members are what make the parks wonderful. People are like, why do you go all the time? Because there's different cast members that go out of their way, and a lot of times they choose to be there. They're there because they believe in the company, and it shows. And I think that those people should be rewarded for that. Now, this is back at Disneyland. He just visited.
Tiny castle.
He just visited. But look how happy the cast members are. Like, oh my gosh, you're back, because he came to visit, and they're very happy. So he's basically talking about how he wants to do some upgrades, and they're investing millions of dollars to give cast members expanded break rooms, better technology, menus, special menus. He said that it's great that they can have burgers, but you shouldn't be eating burgers every day, and there's not enough options for cast members, so they're trying to give them better options that are healthier and that costs are lower, so that it's not so expensive for them. And they're expanding like break rooms, and I know they've added some new lunch rooms and stuff. Wasn't there one by Galaxy's Edge that was called? They added a cool one by Galaxy's Edge, but Kneon doesn't remember what it's called. But it was fun.
I don't remember what it's called. Sorry.
So he's going out of his way to work with cast members to try to make sure, like I said here, that they get what they need. He said we could spend billions of dollars on a new land or attraction, but you need to be putting that money back into common areas or break rooms and make sure that they are equipped to, so they feel good. It's a sign of respect to make people feel good about their surroundings. Imagine that, somebody in charge who understands to get respect, you have to give respect.
Yeah, so this could be a positive change. The only concern I have, because we've talked about before that Disney has been cutting expenses left and right, and they've been cheaping out the cast members too. And of course, they don't work as hard for you. People don't work as hard for you when you cheap out on them. Imagine that, or they feel like they're just cattle. And I think that this might be a good thing, but the trade-off is, are they going to jack the prices up? And regardless of his intentions, I'm afraid that budget cut Bob Chapek is not going to let him do what he needs to do to fix the parks.
Well, I complain about price increases all the time because it's getting ridiculous. It's February now, so damn well a ticket price increase is coming every February. But I wouldn't mind paying an extra $1 or $2 if it meant that cast members were being treated more fairly. I'm just, that's where I would come from.
Yeah, people don't understand how little these people actually get paid for what they do. I mean, they really do get paid very, very little. You pay $150, $200 to go see a princess, and that princess is making...
for one of the meals, you mean?
Yeah, but, the princesses are making, Walmart wages.
Well, I don't know what they get paid, but I know it's not a whole lot.
It's not a whole lot.
But he wants to talk about... I have here's quote about better meals for cast members. He said, not only do you have to be in the right state of mind to do the job our cast members do, but you also have to feel good physically, too. It's too easy to buy fries and a cheeseburger, and while that's okay to do once in a while, he wanted to offer something healthy and provide lower costs as incentives to get something healthier. So in the end, it's tied to feeling better so you can do better on stage and better out in the community and bring that home to your family. I love this so much because he's out there and he has Instagram And that's where the picture on here came from. But he's been doing a lot of things on Instagram where he's with the cast members. They're doing different things. I know in the videos, they did the video for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway where they're showing the trainers and they're talking to them about the ride opening. And they were so happy when they saw him come in, or he was there waiting for them. They were all like smiles because they're like, oh my gosh, you know? So, I mean, imagine that. If you treat people with respect, they're happy to see you and they, you know, will give you respect back.
So my feeling on this, and maybe he's going to work his way up, is why couldn't they put him in charge instead of Bob Chapek? Because you can trace most of the problems in the parks right now back to Bob Chapek.
Well, maybe he's hoping to get to be that one guy in that picture. I love him. I don't know if you watch the show, you probably don't, but if you do, or if someone knows him, tell him I love him. He's so fun, and I think he's great.
I thought for a minute there it was Rob Liefeld. He looks like Rob Liefeld.
I don't know, but I was like, dude, you're awesome. Anyway.
But yeah, I mean, this is good. So maybe, you know, look, we're actually going to be somewhat optimistic. Maybe, possibly maybe. This is a good sign that we'll see some positive changes in the park, that the park will start to, you know, at least come around in terms of the quality, because the quality declined. They started charging more for less, and this is something that people who've gone to the parks for a long time have been saying. It's getting to the point where it's not even worth it anymore. And you can charge a premium price, but people expect premium service and a premium experience.
Yeah, but the flip side of that is I've seen people come in and because I paid to be here, they'll throw their trash on the ground. They will treat cast members so disrespectfully, it's ridiculous. I've seen them throw dirty diapers, leave them on benches,
yeah, that's true,
and stuff like that. So there's that whole attitude where they come in and they're like, well, I paid good money to be here, so you're my slave, and that's not cool either. And if you're listening to this and you go to the parks, do not ever behave that way. Pick up your own damn trash. It is their job to clean the park, yes, and keep it clean, but it's not their job to pick up your kid's crappy diaper because you don't feel like walking it 10 steps to the trash can.
That's true.
So, I mean, they put up a lot, and, you know, they deserve respect, and they deserve to have someone on their side, and I was really excited to see this.
Yeah, it's cool. I kind of wonder what would have happened on tomorrow's watch in regards to Rise of the Resistance, because it's making headlines again about it breaking down. And the Imagineers were saying, "Hey, we need more time." I wonder if he would have been like,
"Yeah," because he came in November. By then, there was something.
There's nothing he could do. I wonder if he would have been like, "Yeah, let's wait another 2 or 3 months and get this right."
I don't think he had a choice. I think it was already decided by the Bobs when it was going to open. It was going to be that time. Unlike Mickey and Minnie's, where they pushed it back a year and it was fine. Or now they're
right.
Yeah, or they're trying to be vague now. Ratatouille open sometime in summer, but they're not saying when, so they have some leeway. They gave a date and they had this hard date set, and everybody's like, "Whoa, I don't think that's going to hit."
Yeah,
and it did. But there's been some issues now. I think it has gotten better, but it still has problems.
Yeah, it just wasn't, and I think it's one of those things where, maybe if they could take it offline for a few weeks and get the bugs worked out, but they can't. They have to keep pushing people through.
I agree, but I think it's going to have problems no matter what, just because it's so involved. I think a year from now, 3 years from now, it's still going to have problems. So
probably more, because it's going to age and the parts are going to wear out. And it's got more problems. But this might be a good sign.
I was excited about it.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people who listen to the channel are Disney fans. Believe it or not, we're going to be down in Disney World. We've got people who contacted us.
A whole bunch of people have written us already.
A whole bunch of people have written us that they're going to be down.
We should have just done a meetup. I didn't think anybody would want to, but apparently there's a lot of people who would have. We should have scheduled a meetup.
So we have a lot of people that watch us that are critical of Disney, but they don't hate Disney. They just want Disney to be better.
There's a difference.
Yeah, they want them to be better.
Yeah.
And Disney, what it used to be compared to what it is now, where it's very Borg-like, and it used to be better than this, and at least in the parks, this might be a good sign.
Well, right here, even before we go, I was going to show you this. This was a ceremony. Their one cast member, longtime cast member, who had been at the Polynesians at the time it opened. She had passed away, and here they went and did a ceremony in her honor, and there he is with everybody else doing the ceremony in her honor. I mean, could it be photo op time? Yeah, it could be. But I just genuinely get the feeling from people, the reactions of the cast members. I was watching their reactions when they see him, because you can be fake, and and it shows. They were genuinely happy to see him. So I don't think that it's a case of where he's just it's just for face value. I really honestly think he's trying to do more, because he's been there and he said, I appreciated the people who mentored and helped me. If I can do it for somebody else, I'm going to do that. So that is my good news for Disney. I am very excited.
Yeah.
I am so glad that Mr. Tomorrow is at Disney World now, and I think that's great.
I think it's good. I've heard very good things. I know for the longest time people said, you could tell there's a difference at Disneyland. They just seem to care more than Disney World, and that might be because the leadership there is,
well, leadership does help determine, how it goes. So
starts at the top, trickles down.
Stay tuned. We will be in Walt Disney World, so you can follow along and watch us act like dorks in Walt Disney World.
Yeah, we'll see if we can actually get on Rise of the Resistance and make sure it doesn't blow up or anything.
It's not gonna blow up. My gosh.
Well, it might.
Well, now it's going to because you keep saying it. Anyway, stop saying that. Anyway.
I had to bring the buzz down.
You always do. What's wrong with you? Okay.
I'm just negative.
Look,
I'm a hater.
I'm a dork in Disney right there. Okay.
There, that's Geeky. There,
that's
face reveal.
Look, there I am being a dork wearing my little Wicket hat
Her
thing
Wicket hat,
I made. I made it.
And people are going to be, she's very cute. People are going to be like,
very cute, but thank
yes,
you.
you are. And people are going to be like, oh my God, is that what she looks like? And as her face has been on Twitter for the last 2 years.
It has been.
For the last 2 years now.
It's me.
She's my little yub nub.
Okay.
All right, we're going to wrap it up?
Yes.
We'll talk later.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.